Hi, this is Debbie Mayer with MailPound, and I am so excited to have Barry Karp, President and owner of Shore Trips, with us online. Barry, thank you so much for taking time out today to join us.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm not the president.
Julie is the president.
Julie is the president.
She's
the brains of this company.
Actually, you know what? Could you share just a little bit of background before we have a couple questions for you, but could you just share a little bit about your background?
Yeah, background. Julie and I started dating about 20 years ago. Actually, Julie and I we have known each other since we were very, very young because Julie's parents lived 4 doors away from my parents. So my parents who were travel agents, and so growing up, and I'm talking about when I was 13, 15, 16 years old, and Julie a couple of years younger than me, my parents would go traveling and her parents would travel with them, and Julie and I would throw parties, not together. She would have her friends, I would have my friends. My parties were always visited by the police. Her parties were good parties. So we were travel agents together later on in life. We worked at a travel agency together, and about 16 years ago, Julie came up with this idea for shore trips, and she said that we could do some shore excursions that are very interesting. We started in the Caribbean with, I think, 16 Caribbean islands when we started, and then we expanded that, and then we started going all over the world, and everything that we put on our site, Debbie, everything that we put on the site, Julie and I have been there. We have chosen who we want to operate that trip. We write our own trips. It's really quite interesting. It's a great tool for travel agents, you know, to show off their knowledge and to help their clients.
Absolutely. Now, you're definitely one of the most traveled persons I know. So where have you been lately?
There's Julie on the right, and there is a friend of ours, Dan Taylor, on the left. And where are we? We are in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Why? I mean, when were we there? We were there just, God, yesterday. We got back from San Juan yesterday. We were down there to organize excursions, to kind of broaden our excursions down there. We've been doing San Juan for 15 years, but there have been so many interesting things that have gone on in San Juan. This is an art district it's in the new San Juan area. This is a fabulous art district that is becoming world famous. You can see the mural behind Dan. It's a mural of the Puerto Rican flag, I believe. But this whole neighborhood, all the buildings have been painted over, and it's just an unbelievable walk. We found a great guide who's going to take the people through this neighborhood to see this art. Oh, I clicked on the wrong button there, but I can tell you what this is. A couple of days ago, we have some friends who took us, they said, oh, you know, if your clients want to see the real Puerto Rico, let's get them out of town. Okay, so their thing was to get out of town. So we went up into the hills just south of the El Yunque rainforest, and they took us to this coffee plantation, and we had the best coffee, the best lunch, and it was just beautiful. And so we're running now a tour of we'll be writing it up this week, writing up a tour to this coffee plantation and then into the El Yunque to do a waterfall exploration walk, not a hike, but a walk for people my age, you know, who want to go out and see some beautiful things. That's where we've done it. Let's see, do I want to show you anything else where we've been? Yeah, this is a beach that we discovered in outside of Ocho Rios. We've always had a problem in Jamaica, and this was 3 weeks ago when we went to Jamaica to do some work. And one of our projects find a really spectacular beach, and this is it. This is looking over at the restaurant and the bar area. It's really, really a terrific, magical, if you know Jamaica, a very magical area. So that's what we saw there. And 2 months ago, I want to show you this. We came, there's Julie on the right, and a new guide that we found, world famous guide. He's been written up a lot, and we've been corresponding with him. He's just terrific. He's a book dealer and collector. He lives in the Saint Germain area. He speaks English. He is running now our walking tours of Saint Germain. And this is the type of stuff that we look for. People who are really fabulous guides, right? Who can take people on very interesting walks and who like to do things with 3 people, 6 people, 8 people, you know, small numbers. That's what we're known for.
Thank you so much for your support with Connection Agents, especially with the brochure rack. So can you just share with us how a Connection Agent can work with you to sell short trips?
A Connection Agent, first of all, needs an account with Short Trips. And it's so simple for that person to get an account with Short Trips. All that person, the agent, has to do is come to the Short Trips website and click on the word travel agent. See that right here? I'm going to click on it. And then it says register. Click on register. I think that's what you're supposed to do. And then fill out this form. And it's that simple. And our computer will find you and will then send you immediately your user ID and your password, so you can get into Short Trips immediately and start looking through our system and start offering our excursions to clients. So when your clients or you go through that brochure rack, we know who you are or who your clients are and who your clients belong to. It's really a simple, simple process to become a Short Trips, to get a Short Trips selling account.
Right now, when it has a link, if an agent is already registered with you, it goes right to their Short Trips account, like you just stated, that is recognizing that it's coming from that agent. So if they don't, it'll go to an information page, but being able to have your clients actually go in and start browsing through all the different excursions and actually be able to book. And that's on that is on all of the brochures. They'll have a link directly to that. So at the end, we'll also share, once you get signed up with Brochure Rack, how we'll get you automatically added to the Connection Brochure Rack.
I want to show the Connection Agents just another tool of ours. Is that okay?
Of course.
I'm going to log on. I'm going to use a fake travel agency too. There we go. I want to show 2 tools really quickly. One tool is this. It's our customer referral list system. We are unique, and unique means we are the only travel company that I know of in the world that has a program like this. And what is the program? It's a program where the Connection Agent registers their client with us, with Short Trips, and then if that client ever comes to Short Trips and makes their own bookings now on this coming trip of theirs, or 5, 10 years from now when they take another trip, right? If they come to Short Trips and buy anything from us, the agent who put their who registered that customer will get notification of the booking and will make full commission. Connection Agents, by the way, make 14% commission. And this is how a Connection Agent would register their customer. It's really quick. They log in, just like I just did. They click on My Stuff and My Customers. This is a list of their customers. Again, it's a fake list. They come over to the left-hand side and click on Add a New Customer, and they tell us who their customer is. We will send that customer one email, and that email will say, Welcome to Short Trips. It's that simple. And give that person their own user ID and their own password. And that account, that traveler account, is married to the Connection Agent forever. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing on here, and that is on the bottom. You can see this box is unchecked. If I check this box when I'm registering a client, I'm basically giving Short Trips permission to send additional emails to that customer that are specific to their cruise itinerary or their hotel or resort itinerary. If you don't check that box, if the agent doesn't check that box, that's all we'll send is that one email. If they check that box, we'll send up to 5 emails to that customer in the name of the travel agent. It's really a good system. And now I want to show you one more tool that has nothing to do with customer referral system, and it's our group system that we've set up for the NextGen agents. When a NextGen agent logs in, they see these 5 little fish here, and it's called Customize Your Group's Travel Experiences. And if you click on Tell Us About It, a form comes up, and what we're doing is asking you to tell us about a group that you might have. And then when we receive this request for a new group, we'll call you up, we'll get in touch with you, and we'll talk it over, and we'll create a group page on our site specifically for your group. And as an example, now I'm taking a chance here because I don't know what I'm going to click on here. Here's a group page right here. Oh, they have one trip. This is a group that's going to Kauai. They asked us to put together a tour to the Waimea Canyon in Hawaii. That's simple. So if a NextGen agent has a group, they should just tell us about it, and we'll put some things together for them.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Before we let you go, though, Barry, what's new coming up?
We have just spent a number of months in Australia and New Zealand. And click on Destination, and click on Region, and click on Australia, New Zealand, and you'll see all the places that we have now in Australia and New Zealand. And click any of the cities and all the ports on the left-hand side. I'm clicking Sydney, and that's what we're offering in Sydney. What's new is Cuba. Julie and I we have taken our third trip to Cuba, organizing Cuba, and we're getting ready to offer it to the travel agents' FIT clients, and look for our art tours in Cuba, because we spent a lot of time looking for the great Cuban artists.
Barry, thank you so much for your time today.
And NextGen agents, if you ever have any questions about anything, call us up. Just click come to shorttrips.com, and you'll see our telephone number right there. Or if you want to talk to somebody in our office that you might know or heard about, just send them an email or give us a call, and we'll help you out with your questions.
Well, thank you again very much.
Thank you, Debbie. Love you.
We are Short Trips, a company owned and operated by former travel agents, people who know what you and your clients need. We've been creating and providing shore excursions, day activities, and city tours since 2001. We are a 2012 Magellan Award-winning travel company, and we've been selected by Arthur Frommer to this year's list of the 10 most essential travel websites. There are short trips in 435 cruise ports throughout the world, including the newest region, exotic Asia. We've been to each destination to select our own partners and to design our own tours for the greatest appeal. Tell your clients to escape the crowds. Do something wonderful. Tell your clients to go shore tripping the next time they travel.